Does anyone else avoid reading posts about financial success because it makes them feel ashamed? I'm 29 and don't even have a savings account, and I haven't traveled. So I guess there's always worse. Honestly, the majority of people lie or exaggerate their wealth. I'm 28 years old. All these people I know buying houses my age seem like they're in over their head. People are always going to try and paint their financial situation as better than it is. Nothing wrong with being broke. I was the best version of myself when I was dirt poor. Just high on life. Now I have a little more money and I'm just thinking about the next dollar. I'm money hungry and I'm a worse person because of it. We as people tie way too much of our self-worth into the amount we have in our bank account, assets. My sister is rich as shit. She just found new people with more money to compare herself to. It used to be people who had nicer used cars. Then it was nicer starter home. Then second houses. Now it's who has a better club membership and can send their kid to nicer schools. As she got more wealthy, her window of who to compare herself just raised. She's never going to be satisfied. Do not compare. It is not productive or meaningful. I have a friend that has a ton of money saved up at 24. She also constantly stresses about money, is extremely cheap, and almost never travels or doesn't anything fun because she doesn't want to waste her money. I'd personally rather be well-traveled and happy with less money. Everybody's different, man. Don't stress yourself out by comparing. If you're struggling to pay your bills and are unhappy with your life, then yeah, you should straighten out your finances. But if you're loving your life, then just keep continuing. You only live one life. Some people travel and see the world. They experience different peoples and cultures and bring back a wealth of experiences. Others stay at home, work and buy a house, have kids. The traveler is envious of the homeowner. The homeowner is envious of the traveler. You only live life once. You have all that time to win and lose fortunes and to do what you want. If you saved instead of traveled, would you die happy with that decision? If anything, you've traveled while you can. Once your brother has kids, that option becomes tough to exercise. Been rich, been poor. It's something like 25% luck, 25% opportunity, 25% hard work, 25% talent. You only get to control one of those. So don't beat yourself up. Just live your best life. I went from billing around $200 an hour to multiple years of not being able to get the ball rolling. Same me, different situation. And that's the real truth. Even though a lot of people want you to believe otherwise. Most success is just a product of situation. Hopefully the cards come your way soon, friend. Until then, just try to make them best of life. Seeing the world. Few can claim that. So you've already done well. Dude, you are 27. Figure out what you want to do and it will work out, but know that there is no time frame. You have gained a wealth of knowledge and experience that you can't replace with a safe life and house. I can only advise not to judge your success on others around you because it is never an equal comparison. Some people figure it out as kids, some as adults, and some never do, and that is okay. Just be you and it will work out. Having little to no money and no debt is better than having a little bit more money and tons of debt. Sounds like you're sabotaging yourself. Like when you get a red letter in the mail and throw it away without opening it because you're scared of it. Except the next week you're gonna get another one because you refuse to deal with the one before. And they're going to get more and more unpleasant until the day when it's no longer a letter but a person that shows up to your apartment. I know how you feel, dude, and it sucks. Both my younger brothers are more successful, financially stable, have decent jobs and career prospects and nice cars. I, on the other hand, have multiple sclerosis. No job or chance of getting one. A 300-pound car my dad had to buy for me just so I could get to and from doctors and hospital appointments. And 10 pounds in my wallet. It's shit, but what can ya do? I've tried a couple of different business ideas while stuck at home, but without any capital to push start anything. I struggled so much it made my health even worse. Honestly feel like I'm just killing time until I die. Easier advice to give than to follow, but comparison is the thief of joy. It doesn't matter where you are compared to your brother. I went traveling and it was the most amazing experience. At 27 I was basically you. I'd just done my second big travel and was coming home to live with my mom. Basically broke. That was 12 years ago. I now live in another country with a wife, a kid and a home. But I could just as easily have gone another path and been cash poor. Experience rich for years. Decide what's important to you and start working towards it. Good luck. Nope. So you traveled a lot. And this makes you a rich person. For me, success is becoming a decent person. We make the money, which come and go. You'll get where you want to be someday. Heart, never stop aiming for it. Is what I tell myself anyway, lol. Mine is that Stranger Things girl that is 17 and has more money than I'll ever make in a lifetime. Having money doesn't mean a person is successful. I admire a poor person who's happy and has a kind heart over a rich person who only looks out for themselves. Money only equates to success if you hold a very warped view of the world. Easy fix for that feeling. Learn about how to actually become financially successful. Passive income strategies, like dividend stocks and REITs and municipal bonds. Once you understand how to do that, even if you make $30K a year, you'll be able to retire wealthy. Then you won't feel ashamed, because you'll be able to say, I am working on it now. At least I started, instead of, I have no idea what to do. I literally just went through the same thing. I am the same age. And I just gave stocks a chance. I feel so far behind. But at least I started. That puts me ahead of a load of people right there. I am 27 and my first 4 years was very bad. 2014 to 2018 for me had no savings. Today I got $20,000 in savings. It's never too late to start. My best friend, same age, has a house and a very good job, and I am happy for him for actually afford a house in Norway when it's so expensive. Min amount to pay in Norway to buy a house, apartment is $300K. And that is for a one-room apartment. $500K if you want 2 rooms or maybe a 3-room. So I am happy for him, and I think that is what is important. Don't think about what you haven't been able to do, instead be happy that your brother managed to buy a house, since I bet in other countries it might be even more expensive. Looking at Canada and traveling around the world is not what many can say they have done. We can't be all perfect, but what we can do is make the best out of what we got and have. Don't compare yourself to others. In the end, financial success isn't worth any more than the rest. You've traveled the world? My dad made a shit ton of money, but he's never had time to travel except for 1 to 2 weeks in the summer with the family, or if it's a work trip. My cousin, pre-corona, met with her friends at least once a week. Financial success isn't what defines your worth. It's what you consider most important. If travel is important to you, it's so much better than having lots of money. If to your brother, money is more important, then that's great for him. It's important what's important to you, not the rest of the world. A lot of people feel like this. It's the reason you see people blame everyone else or the government over themselves. The good news is you can start right now. Start by paying off debt. And invest. I'd recommend getting a good financial mentor to guide you. Ask successful people what they have done and copy them. It's never too late to be financially successful.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.